A stunning find by our Project Baltimore team.
Chris Papst has learned taxpayers continued to pay a Baltimore City School police officer for nearly a year after he was arrested and charged with fraudulently obtaining taxpayer dollars.
It's frustrating when you hear stories like this.
David Williams with the Taxpayers Protection Alliance is stunned by what Project Baltimore just told him.
Common sense dictates that you don't reward somebody who allegedly stole money by giving them more taxpayer money.
Got sent to the police academy.
Baltimore City Schools police officer Lawrence Smith is a man who continues to make news.
Stop waiting. All right.
Smith is an 8-time state champion high school football coach, dubbed a unicorn by the president of the police union. Here he is, pictured with the mayor and city schools CEO. But recently, he's been making news for the wrong reasons.
Hey, Coach, do you think you should say something, though, to your players?
On September 8th, 2023, Smith was arrested by the FBI, accused of tax violations and fraudulently submitting overtime to obtain more than $215,000 taxpayer dollars. And Project Baltimore has now learned, after Smith was arrested, Baltimore City Schools continued to pay him for nearly an entire year.
It sends the wrong signal to taxpayers, and it sends the wrong signal to the students.
When Smith was indicted last September, North Avenue placed him on administrative leave, but the district would not tell Fox 45 News if he was on paid leave. Now, through a public records request, we have learned Smith was being paid until September 6th, 2024, meaning taxpayers continued to pay him his full salary for 364 days after he was arrested. Smith's pay was suspended, according to city schools, under a state law that allows the district to suspend a police officer's pay if the police officer is charged with a disqualifying crime. It appears city schools could have suspended Smith without pay on the day he was arrested, but the district chose not to.
This suspension without pay should have happened immediately.
What all this means is, according to City Schools' most recent employee salary database, taxpayers likely paid Smith around $93,000 over the past year, after he was accused of stealing more than $215,000. 93 grand.
That's more than the median income of someone that what they make in Baltimore City. This is inexcusable.
District leadership will not interview with Fox 45 News, but we did receive a statement that read, individuals are entitled to due process when accused of a crime, no matter the news or social media headlines. Baltimore City Public Schools, City Schools, has been carefully monitoring the adjudication of this case and taking appropriate steps based on what occurs. Per Maryland law, City Schools reserves the right to recoup any compensation paid by City Schools to the employee between September 8th, 2023 and the present, based on the outcome of this case. Keep in mind, in January 2023, Project Baltimore first exposed that Smith was logging police overtime when he appeared to not be working. We uncovered Facebook Live videos that showed Smith driving a boat on the Chesapeake Bay, coaching football, or on vacation when his overtime form said he was working. Yet, despite these videos, when Smith was arrested 8 months later, City Schools kept him on payroll. What does this tell you about Baltimore City Public Schools?
It shows you that there's really failed leadership at every level in the school system. It's no wonder that the school system is hemorrhaging money and that kids aren't being educated. What's the lesson here? The lesson for kids in Baltimore City Schools is if you steal, then you're going to be rewarded. Success should be rewarded, not failure.
Smith's jury trial, according to federal court records, is set for May 2025. If convicted, he faces decades in prison. Fox 45 News will stay on this story. I'm Chris Papst, and this is Project Baltimore.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.